Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome back to another video, and you join me going through the configurator for the new Toyota GR Yaris. It's really cool, four-wheel drive, small little hot hatch, and yeah, wanted to go through the configurator, show you the specs, show you all about it, and yeah, get into the details. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So yes, here we go, going through the configurators you can see on screen. So this is on the Toyota website, just to go through it. If you're not familiar with Toyota Gazoo, the GR racing division, it's basically they have a lot of specialists in WRC. You know, they're trying to build a car to make it homologated for the rules, and this car is really cool and it's available to buy and we can get it, so that's really great. As you can see through here just on screen, there's plenty of details about the car, but in short, it's a small light four-wheel drive hot hatch, which is just great. So you can see a bit of the specs here. The performance, it's got huge brakes, obviously that four-wheel drive system. There's the specs for you lot to see. So 257 brake horsepower, 360 pounds-feet of torque. It's obviously a petrol engine, 65.5 seconds, three-cylinder inline. Yeah, pretty special, and particularly for a three-cylinder engine as well. And the main thing is that you can get the power to the back, as you can see from that four-wheel drive system. That's what makes this car so special. Yeah, suspension tuning as well. It's all under the hood that makes this car special. In fact, a lot of this car, basically, yeah, it doesn't share anything with the standard Yaris. Only a few body panels, I believe. So that's really cool. That's a good idea of what you can get in terms of having front bias or rear bias. Obviously, more rear bias can make a car more fun. So that's really cool in terms of the splits of that. And the fact that it's got a rear differential. It's had a lot of work done into it. It's not some sort of just a name. You know, it does punch and say what it's all about, which is really great. So let's go build and buy, shall we, and go through some sort of configuration for this. So there we go, build and buy again. Here we go. So there's three different models you can go for. The standard 1.6 hatchback in the UK, that's 29,995. The next one is the convenience pack, which is 30,175, or the circuit pack, which is 33,495. Now, if you're going to go for a little special car like this, saving money is one thing, but really, when you're spending £30,000, spending an extra £3,500 isn't the end of the world. So I probably would push for something like the circuit pack. We'll get into full details around that as well. But at the same time, you're still going to have a brilliant four-wheel drive little hot hatch for less than £30,000. And obviously with Toyota, you can get deals. You get your 5-year warranty. You get all the bonuses of that. I love the three-door shape as well, sort of shown there. I'm not sure if it's available in three-door in UK, or if it's only available in three-door, but we're going to find out. But let's click on the circuit pack. And what do we get? 18-inch BBS forged alloys, four-wheel drive, front and rear torsion slip differential, so proper mechanical slip diff. And then you've obviously got the bigger brakes as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's just briefly go back actually and just see what like the base model actually says. Do you get like different sized wheels or something? Okay, so they're not as light, the wheels. And it looks like you get different suspension. That's interesting. Oh, I'd definitely go for the higher grade one then. You want to go for the one with the proper suspension. I'm not saying that hasn't got sorted suspension, but yeah. So comfort pack, it seems like you just get a better sound system and stuff, but not really what this, or the convenience pack I should say, not really what this car's about. Let's sort out the circuit pack. It actually seems pretty straightforward actually. You just click on it. It's got all the stuff you'd kind of want. I do love those wheels. BBS wheels, forged wheels, looks pretty cool. Lightweight as well. Let's go ahead and happily choose this engine. I haven't done too many videos actually on, I haven't done any videos on Toyota really. This is a very VW based or fast forward channel, as you can see from my shirt. Do a bit of Porsche content, bit of hot hatch content, you know, attainable cars for everyone. That's what it's all about on kind of my channel. Yeah, which is really cool, and special cars as well. So it shows a little bit of the color, solid white, metallic black, which you do have to pay an extra £585 for, or pearlescent red, which is £880. That red looks cool though. let's go for the red. I think if you're going to go for, you know, if you're going to go for a car like this, go all in. The only thing I would say is it's now getting nearer sort of £35,000, which is a lot. This is a small car, remember, the Yaris. I know there's been a lot of hype this week on sort of like social media around this. My next door neighbour has a Yaris. They have the little hybrid version, brand new. It's small. I mean, it looks very small against my Golf, which isn't exactly like a massive car. My Golf R, my Mark 7. Yeah, so if you want this as a one car or family car, you have to be pretty small. If you want this as like a little bit of a toy, I think it works a little bit better in that sense. But at the same time, it's a £35,000 toy, so just think about those kind of things. There's the cash price, there's the finance payments. It makes it all simple, really. You're bound to get some sort of deals on, because it's a Toyota. Let's check out those wheels as well. Standard, you can't change from the forged wheels. That's what I would go for. Interior, probably, I mean, you tell me. It's got Apple CarPlay, so that's great. But yes, not exactly the strongest point from the car, but what do you expect? It is a Toyota at the end of the day. You're not getting something like necessarily the German build quality. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. I mean, I like to try and think of it as like when they did the Audi S1. That was a pretty cool car, four-wheel drive system. Not quite as rear biased as this one, but that sort of size, that sort of package, it's very cool. For reference, you can probably pick up Audi S1s for probably less than half the price of this car. So it's just something to think about. But very cool car. They're going to make a lot of these. They're going to make over 20,000. So it's not going to be limited number. It will cost you money, but it's potentially just a bit of fun, and it might work for you. There's not actually too much else to configure for this car, which is easy in some ways. Can you get a discount on, for example, the £34,375 price? I'm not so sure. I think that's probably the maximum you could already spec it up to with the paint. Yeah, you can't go any more. Obviously, it includes the first year tax as well. There you go. There's the car configured. Well, I think that's pretty neat. You get all the tech specs there. Like, would I be worried about the power and speed of this car up against my Golf R on a back road? I probably would. I think most cars would be worried about this because it's so small and it's got a fair less weight to sort of carry around. And also, you get that kind of impression with cars like this. You can just throw them around. Manual gearbox as well. Double wishbone rear suspension. See, I'm not too sure if actually the turning circle is quite high. I'm not too sure actually if the brakes and stuff change for the circuit pack. But I'll find out in a second just to clarify. But yeah, in short, that is the GR Yaris if you want to configure it and you want to go ahead and buy it. And my car comes to £34,375. So not that cheap when you think about it, but a pretty cool car nonetheless. So yeah, let's get my final thoughts as we kind of move away from the configurator. Something I wanted to add here actually, as I've just found out, is obviously Toyota do deals. So for the GR Yaris circuit pack, you actually get 0% APR for 24 months. So that's pretty good. £299 a month. That is tempting, and that's with a deposit of just under £8,000. And your total amount payable over the 24 months is the price of the car. So there's no reason to buy this car out cash. You may as well get it on finance and keep things safe. But £299 a month is really, really good. Those brakes, those wheels, the differential, circuit tuned suspension. So that's one thing I just wanted to add. There is different suspension with the circuit pack, so that's what I would go for personally. So yeah, let's go back and just do a quick little summary of the GR Yaris. So yes, there we have the GR Yaris. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. But yeah, quite a cool car, plenty of deals coming up, and I just think in a world where we're getting sort of dominated by SUVs, electric vehicles, and hybrids and all this kind of stuff, it's a breath of fresh air for a nice little hot hatch to come out of nowhere. And it's just cool. It's a cool little car and certainly something worth considering. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.